Hello, I'm Dr. Vincent Wong, and I'm an aesthetics doctor at La Maison de l'Esthétique at number 10 Harley Street. Today, I'll take you through to demonstrate the Ayurveda procedure. Ayurveda, also known as Frotox, is the world's first toxin-free anti-wrinkle treatment. It treats the forehead and the area between the eyebrows. With nitrogen gas circulating within the device, we achieve a low temperature of less than -20 degrees Celsius at the needle tip. The needle tip consists of 3 needles, and these are closed-end needles, which means that nothing is actually injected into the patient. We'll now go through the Ayurveda treatment step by step. We'll be doing some markings around each temple. And then we'll be using a special machine called a TENS machine to actually locate the nerve itself. During this treatment, the machine will be making a lot of beeping noise, and the forehead will be moving without the patient moving it. Once we've located the target nerves, we'll then make some more markings on the exact location of treatment. We'll then inject some local anesthetic into the actual treatment site so that the patient feels comfortable and the area is nice and numb. Each treatment site will take about 10 to 15 seconds to complete, and there are approximately 4 to 5 treatment sites on each temple. The results of this treatment is immediate, whereas with alternative treatments it can take up to about 2 weeks to see the results. During this treatment, the patient should not feel any pain, but they will be feeling some pressure. Some patients do report a sensation of ice cream headache during this treatment, and these are very short-lived and it is absolutely normal during the procedure. At the tip of the device, there are 3 closed-end needles where we achieve the low temperature. As they are closed-end needles, nothing's actually injected into the patient, and we're just delivering cold shots to the actual nerve. Immediately after the procedure, the temples can be a little bit red and swollen, and there may be some small bruises. However, these are very short-lived, and the evidence of having treatment related to surgery are very, very minimal.
Hi, I'm Leah from La Maison de l'Esthétique, and I'm joined here today by Holly Hale and Amy Whittleton, queens of Miss Universe. So Holly was last year's winner, and this year's winner, Amy, is here with us as well, and she's going to represent Britain into the international contest in November. We're here today to talk about a few beauty tips and tricks and about a very new treatment. Hi girls, one of my first and probably most important questions here is what makes the beauty queen? Over to you, Holly.
Well, personally, I think it's a combination of things. I think obviously you've got to be beautiful. After all, it's a beauty pageant. I think it's about their personality. I think it's about how they handle themselves in situations. I think you need to be complete and a well-rounded woman, basically. I mean,
yeah, it's somebody, I think, having competed and judged as well, I think it's a girl that has both a presence, both internally and externally. She's someone that can walk into a room and grabs everybody's attention, and I think that's what makes the difference on stage between a beautiful girl and a winner.
How important is for you to have a youthful look in your career?
The emphasis on youth is quite strong. It's quite important, especially in modelling and pageant careers. It's because obviously there's age limits in pageants and everything, and it's quite important. And girls look after themselves in order to maintain this youthful look. But like I've said, you can't just have this youthful, beautiful look. You're going to have a great personality and everything else to back it up.
So, have you started thinking about aging yet?
I think as soon as you hit your teenage years and you become aware of your self-image for the first time, you know, it's getting spots and suddenly you're growing into an adult body, you immediately become aware of your own self-image, and so naturally aging is part of growing up and getting old, and that's life. But I suppose in our industry we have to do everything we can because that's our industry. We're relying on our looks when during our careers, and that is what we put ourselves into. When you're in a beauty pageant, you put yourself on a pedestal, you're asking to be judged, and in this day and age, everybody is going through new lengths to keep their youthful looks, and so you have to keep in the times if you want to keep in with the industry, because that's the nature of it. It's not always the most fair, and it is quite harsh, because a lot of people say, oh, we should stay natural, but it's, you know, this is why we're coming up with these new methods like Botox. That is a natural method of achieving the same results as Botox without the toxins.
Well, yeah, I heard about Botox, this new natural method, you know, an alternative to Botox even, and naturally I was quite curious, especially given the whole emphasis on youth that we just talked about. So I have actually just come out of having it done, and it has worked. It's done exactly what it says it would do. Reduce my frown lines. It's great. I mean, and it wasn't even that bad. It was a bit uncomfortable, but it was quick. It was easy, and it's definitely worth it. I think I'll definitely go back.
Was it painful?
Parts of it were quite painful, but when I say painful, it's bearable. You know, it's more an uncomfortable pain than actually, you know, a sharp pain. You just sort of grit your teeth and go through it.
So what did you like most about it? Cut to the chase here.
The end results. Literally, I was very excited, and they hand you the mirror at the end, and yeah, looking in the mirror and seeing the smoothness, it was great. It was very happy.
Would you recommend it to fellow beauty queens, let's say Amy here perhaps?
I would, not that she needs it, but yes, I would. If anyone asked for advice or my thoughts on it, I would definitely recommend that they give it a try themselves.
Thank you girls so much for your time today and your devotion.
Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you find this video helpful.